What's up, guys? Today in this video I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to do, and that helps my workflow tremendously. Let's get right into it. Hi, I'm Danny Rubio. I'm the digital content coach on this channel. I do videos mostly for me and sometimes for you. If that's something you like to do or you like, hit the subscribe button. So today is something with post-production and a workflow that I like to have. So if you're into that thing, stay tuned. If you don't, just wait for the next one. So let me quickly make a video recording so that I have something to work with, and we'll go from there. The tool I'm going to show you guys today is about Post Haste. Post Haste is an application that allows you to quickly create a file folder structure for projects of all sorts, and it's one of my favorite tools. So when I come into Post Haste by Digital Rebellion, I'll leave a link down below. And what I love about this app is that it provides you a quick starting part to get started. So if you come over here in templates, you can see I have a video template. There's some photography templates, motion graphics templates. These are some of the presets one, and then you can go in and make a template. So I'll show you that in a second. But in my template, I have a Final Cut library bundle, which if you come down here, you can click it, you can add, and it has a whole bunch of different presets for different things. They don't have a Final Cut Pro library setup, so the way you do that for Final Cut particularly is you want to create a new library, just kind of like to make it work with like the naming system. You have to add template as a name, and then all you have to do is you come here to add plus and you hit import files, and then you can find the library and then import it, and you're good to go. I have an asterisk so that the library is always at the top of my file structure. Then I have media, and then I have cache and media. And media I don't often use because most of the time I import right into the library. But if I'm going to pass this along with somebody or whatever, what I end up doing is I store it here in the media folder. The cache folder is if I want to keep the library a little bit smaller, I'll store my cache files externally from my Final Cut library. And oh, sorry, I'm not using this microphone. So the cache library, and then have my audio file, which comes with music, recordings, sound effects, and VO. If I do any sort of external recordings, I'm going to throw that into the recordings, and VOs might be something that I do with my phone or with like Audition, things like that. And then if I have any music that I might be sharing or I want to keep with this project, I'll plop it in there. Stills obviously is the same. Exports is there, documents, backups, and graphics. And in the graphics folder, I don't have it here, but sometimes I like to keep a motion project file. But what I found recently is that I often just create a new project. So for me, it doesn't make sense. But again, like I said, this is great for anybody who's doing having to create a lot of folder structures simply, right? You might do Photoshop. I use Pixelmator, but you could do the same thing with that, and you can even create the folder structure outside of this system and then just import the whole folder structure by creating you just hit like a new base, and then if I came in here and I was like import folder structure, you could just completely import a folder structure, which is great. So if you already have something that you use on regular, just do it here. Now why I love it is because I can come in here and I gotta double check what it auto increments my stuff. So I'm currently gonna be on my 21st project for this year, so I'm gonna come over here, project name 21, and then I don't have to change it again because it'll auto increment every single time I do something. So here I have Becky, who I'm working with, and then this is gonna be a project for HM, I believe 3210, yeah, 3210. So 3210, and then I'm just gonna do 2020 and DR. Now, if I'm just doing a project for myself, I don't normally do something as I don't do my name because I know it's just for me. But because I'm working with, I might leave or whatever. I want to make sure that people know that Danny Rubio touched these files. So I'm gonna create the project. It's gonna say where I want to store it. So I'm storing it on my drive, and click save. It auto generates it, so it'll create a project. So right here, we can see all the stuff there. So that's what's benefit. And what I like to do is, if you have any presets you like to do in your project file. So let's say, like for me, I use Final Cut. I have specific role types as well as a couple other little color coding systems. that is already I do that in the base Final Cut library. So if I want to make any changes to that library, I have to go back into the library of that base one and then replace it in the template file. So I hope that's really beneficial. I really think that if you take some time to really set up a structure that works for you, you will find yourself save yourself a lot of time from having to recreate things over and over and over again. So that's all I have for you guys today. Again, this video is mostly for me. Actually, this video is for you because this is something I've been using for years now. So if that's something you like, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.